Hello, everybody. How are you? So, this is our last day of vacation, but anyway, let's talk about Tati's upload. And God bless, I'm really just going to say straight off the bat that you can tell that she is hurting. I mean, towards the end, you can really tell that this is a very difficult thing for her. And I really applaud her for telling, her truth, her story. But let's get into everything. Now, Gabriel Zamora, I understand he had like no business commenting on that. I mean, yeah, his opinion is his opinion, but again, he didn't know the full story, and she just right out fully said she doesn't even really know him. So I don't even understand why, if he doesn't really even know her, why he put out that opinion. But regardless, let's move on from that. But I really think, to be personally honest at this point, James Charles is a little screwed. I really do. And I think what everybody has been saying about James Charles, about his ego, and all he cares about is money, everybody's been saying that. It has now just been confirmed by Tati, and that everything, he's really just out for the money. He doesn't really care. I mean, if he doesn't care about a woman that did all that for him, and James, that did, her husband, that did all of that for him, that helped him with deals, that helped him with contracts, that was there for him every step of the way. If he does not care about people that open their hearts, open their home, open their love to him, do you guys really think he gives a shit about you? I mean, let's be real. Do you really think he cares about you sisters? Absolutely not. I don't think he gives a flying rat's ass about anybody that doesn't, grow his bank account. Yeah, his fans grow his bank account, but to be perfectly honest, and I know everybody is sick of James Charles. They're sick of it. Now there's going to be a whole bunch of flood, more videos of James Charles. The only thing I got to say is, Tati, why did you talk to her for the tea? Girl, T-spell, cool, absolutely fine, but you could talk to Allie, Nick, Dustin, Ashley, Sam. Girl, really? Why? Oh, that just disgusts me. But it's Tati, and that's okay. But I am really glad, and I'm heartbroken for her, because you can really tell a piece of her heart was ripped out and just trampled on. And it really isn't about the vitamins. I mean, as she explained, which I'm glad that she went into full detail of exactly what led up to that straw that broke the camel's back, why she just said, you know what, this is it, I am done, and why she did have that breakdown, because it's just so much. And to sit there and have to call your friends and family and apologize for somebody's perverted behavior and their perverted mouth, and that is disgusting. So everything that she put up with because of you, everything that she helped you cover up and hide, and everything she still had your back for, and he literally betrayed her that quickly, that says a lot to me. It really does. It says so much that you just don't give a flying rat's booty about anybody but yourself. And I'm actually sorry that people have spent their money, that have paid $500 for them VIP tickets just to grow his bank account. Now I do believe that Jeffree Star did shade him, saying for free. And I really think that he lost Jeffree Star as a friend also. I really do, because, Tati's very hurt. She's very devastated, and Jeffree loves Tati. And I personally think that James has lost his big powerhouses. And you know what? That's too bad for him. Because, as Tati clearly said in the video, she tried so hard to, parent him and to say to him, don't do this, this is wrong, or whatever. And I agree so much with she said about his mother, that she needs to come to LA, not be commenting on people's Instagrams. And if my son, I'm going to tell you right now, my daughter, my nephews, any of my kids, my daughters, my sons, my nephews, if I was at somebody's home and they were talking like that about, sucking somebody's dicks or whatever, I would get up and I would slap my child in the mouth, and I don't give a shit how old they are. I don't give a shit if he was, 18, 19, 20, or 40. You never sit there in somebody's home and blatantly disrespect their party and their home by speaking like that, especially like about a waiter, somebody that's doing their job and is there to, do their job and, trying to be elegant. Because, when you go to, parties and stuff like that, the waiters are so elegant, they're so nice. I absolutely applaud, I feel for anybody that works in retail, anybody that works in, waiters, because they got to deal with some rude people. And, and I don't know if the waiter had heard about it or whatever, and for James to say, well, he's not gay, so what, I'm a celebrity. You cannot buy somebody's sexuality. You can buy sex, that's what, you can buy that you can buy. But you cannot buy somebody's sexuality. You cannot buy somebody to be attracted to you. You cannot do that. Chemistry does not equal money. A person's hormones and a person's body chemistry isn't, like, you can give me $5 million. I would not sleep with a woman. It just would not happen because it's not in, my chemistry. I just could not do it. Money, some people, I understand that he's a celebrity, but some people don't give a shit about money like that. They don't. I would rather hope to win the lottery that I don't play. But I would rather do that than sell my integrity or just do something that is extremely uncomfortable. I would never put myself in an uncomfortable position. And what James Charles is doing is putting people in very uncomfortable, very awkward situations. And I'm so glad that she brought that up. And she actually, kind of there, she kind of made what Gage was saying. She kind of validated what he was saying, that, he was, coming on very strongly to him and whatever, even though James did paint himself out to look like the victim, which James did, he painted himself to look out like, this boy led me on and blah, 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 blah. But, Gage's story was so much different. But I applaud her so much. I mean, I think that it was very eye-opening, and what everybody has already suspected about James Charles is very validated. And I really, at this point, see his career taking not a complete tank. I don't want to say that because his audience is young. So most of your young audience members that don't really follow the drama or don't really follow the other stuff that just like James for James may still stick there. But I think he's going to start kind of plumping down, or even if parents realize what kind of person he is, they might say, you know what, no, I'm not letting you watch this person. I don't agree with it. And the fact that he's just so over, he kind of is above the age to be going through the teenage hormones. He's over-sexualized. He does have a lot of videos of him, with his twerky little butt and stuff like that. But yeah, that's, some people like it, whatever, but is it appropriate for his demographic? Absolutely not. His demographic is very young. He's got 12, 14, 15-year-old, and probably some 10, 11-year-olds, because some, kids get into makeup and get into YouTube at a younger age, So I think this whole thing, and I feel, my heart breaks for Tati, and you can see what an amazing, wonderful woman she really is. And I don't know how many people are going to spin this narrative, but I don't want anybody to think, oh, that's, there's always going to be that one ass of the bunch that says Tati's just showing off everything that she's done for him and blah, blah, blah. No. I don't think that way at all. I think Tati's just saying, I gave my heart and my soul, and he took it, crushed it, and ran away. And I feel sorry for her. I mean, it's like she lost a very good friend. She tried so hard. And it's not about the money that she put into him. It's not about what she did for him. I think it's about the bond. I mean, because you can see that in the end. She wasn't like, well, I did this for him, I did this for him, and I did this for him, and he didn't do this for me. That's not how she was saying it. She was like, I never asked for anything. I was just trying to help him. That's all she was trying to do. Her and her husband were just trying to help him. And it's not her necessarily bragging of what she's done. It's her showing why she is so hurt and so devastated. And I really think James needs a serious ass wake up call, and I believe this is it. And I really believe, again, that Jeffree Star is just going to X right out of it and just say, no, I'm done with you too, man. You're just, I mean, because let's be real. Jeffree Star is, he obviously, like in the Shane docuseries or whatever, he does talk about, sex and stuff like that. But he has an older demographic also, and he doesn't do it like Jeffree's not out there clapping his ass and doing all that other kind of stuff. I mean, he does talk about, things with Nate and stuff like that. And he does talk about weed and shit, but that's Jeffree. We know him. It's nothing different or whatever. And, Jeffree isn't, he ain't nasty about it. Let's put it that way. It ain't like, oh my God, you nasty. He's not nasty about it. Where James is kind of like, dude, you're nasty. You're a little nasty. But I really just, and I agree that she needs to come back. Hello? Hold on. I'm going to have to edit this video. Megan had a few questions to ask me. But anyway, because we're leaving today and she wants to go get a henna tattoo. But anyway, I agree with her that, James's mother should be out there. I'm not shading anybody's mother, but I'm just thinking to myself, because I have kids that are older and younger than James, And again, if that was one of mine, and we were at you need to assist your children. You do. Instead of shading Tati, liking comments, saying, use her out, girl. I can't. But again, James's mother needs to, kind of realize that there is a problem. And she maybe needs to help her son fix it, And Tati has said, that you need help. And unfortunately, guys, to be perfectly honest, greed, money, I've always said, is the root of all evil. Money will make you do some really stupid shit. And James's part, he has money and fame, and he thinks he's God. He thinks just because he's a celebrity, he can turn a straight man gay. No, you can't. He thinks just because he's a celebrity that people have to bow down and give him what he wants. I don't care how much money you have. And a lot of people don't care either. You know what? Because I'm comfortable, whether I was rich, poor, middle class, I'm comfortable just being me. I would rather have morals, value, and integrity than millions of dollars in my bank account, to be perfectly honest. You can't buy respect. You can buy fake respect. You can buy that, but you can't buy respect. And I don't know, guys, but let me know what you think. But I really applaud Tati, and I think it was very hard for her to do that video. And I'm really glad that she did, to clear up the air and to say her side of the story. And I do believe that, James does not only owe her an apology, but she owes her husband an apology. And I really hope Tati just really sticks to her guns, because Tati, you can tell, is a very open-hearted person. And I'm hoping that if James just comes crawling back saying, I'm sorry, she just says, you know what? Not right now, I need a break. Until you grow up, until you really realize what you've done, until you really realize who this monster is that you've become, no. And that would be me. Until you realize the monster that you have become, and you do something about it, because words are nothing. You can tell somebody I'm sorry all the time, but you have to follow up those words with actions. So, no, I'm not pulling a Peter Mon saying I'm sorry means nothing, because it does. But you also have to, prove your apology. You know, you have to follow up with your apology with actions. And I don't know, but I really hope James Charles grows up. I really hope everybody's now, their eyes are wide open and they see exactly what the situation is. And my heart goes out to her, and what a fantastic, wonderful woman she really is, to be honest. Very fantastic, wonderful woman. And to be there for somebody else's child, and for her to comment on them videos, Mama ain't got no class either, girl. Mama ain't got no class. So I hope you all have a wonderful day. Thank you again for watching 5 seconds, 5 moments. Any of my videos, I appreciate it, and I love you guys so much. Kisses.